Hey everyone, we are running our annual membership Black Friday sale. Promo code is BLACK. The link will be in the description of this video. And it is $100 off the annual membership. You get a free course of your choosing. You get the TCG beanie. And there will be a live webinar and Q&A exclusively for people that sign up with this deal focused on developing your trading strategy. Thanks for your attention. Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving for all of you in the US. We at the Chart Guys are definitely very thankful for all of your support throughout the years, checking in on the broader market. So SPY, a very small day on Wednesday, not surprising, heading into the holidays, and we're going to expect not a lot of activity Friday, the half trading day as well. If we pull back, we know our line in the sand is 354.15 support for the bulls to keep their complete control, and we're right under that all-time high, looking at that resistance to potentially be tested next week. IWM remains strong. Consolidation underway as we broke the low of Tuesday on Wednesday. Could this be a daily bull flag? Absolutely. That's currently the shape of this consolidation. And it was essentially, we saw a huge run up on Tuesday in the energy sector and the financial sector. Those two sectors consolidated in a healthy manner on Wednesday. And the tech sector bounced a little bit with a little bit of bull follow through. We can see some further upside on QQQ, 299.14 resistance from here. Anything above 288.07 keeps the bulls in complete control. That's our new line in the sand level. And it was XLV that remained weak out of all our major sectors. Still struggling to see any kind of daily bounce. Look at the closes here. We now have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 days where essentially 13 closed lower than we opened, and one of them was a doji of break even. So that is clearly showing bear control once the bell rings. We're looking for a weekly higher low to form, and there's no sign of it forming at this point. So what market bulls are hoping for, as I said in the last video, is next time we see any real consolidation in the financial sector, in the tech sector, hoping that that is offset by the healthcare sector finally catching a bid and finding a short-term support level. We do have a little double bottom down at 107.84, but we would need to see a bull break of 109.58. We've been in a fairly tight range over the last 5 days, and that is the range that we're going to be watching in the short term to see if a little bounce can get going or not. Energy sector, so start of the pullback. Could a daily bull flag form? Absolutely. We don't have enough information yet. The bulls are hoping to regain that hourly trend in their favor. The sooner the better. Financial sector, daily inside bar closing at the high of the day. So not even enough pullback to be looking for a daily higher low just yet. Still staying very strong in the financial sector. Biotech sector, we know volatility is incoming. How do we know that? Because the daily time frame is getting very tight, and we've got a 2-day range that we've now been trading within for the last 7 days. That is the range that we are watching. There's a double top at the all-time high and a little double bottom at our last daily higher low. So 123.48 key support, 127.81 key resistance. Blue sky if resistance breaks, and bulls will be watching for LABU, the leveraged ETF, if we do get that bull break for some short-term follow-through. Solar sector kept its march up, higher low every day for the last lots of days in a row. We'll say it's the last 7 days in a row, and we're up at the highs with a lack of resistance. $88 is the next resistance from years ago. When we lose the hourly uptrend, plenty of space for a daily higher low to form. Semiconductors, new all-time high on Wednesday. Very little follow-through, but keeping control. And our line in the sand level, 196.67. As long as that is holding, the bulls have complete control. Could this be a rising wedge? Sure looks like one may be shaping up. Let's see. I would rather draw it on the hourly with a little bit more detail. So I'd be watching that resistance. And we are right at a breaking point. So watching for some short-term volatility here as well if we don't get it Friday on the half day. Certainly watching for it first thing next week. The VIX, watching this 4-hour falling wedge still in play. 2080 down here. Wedge downtrending support line to be watching next time we bounce. We'll just be watching for the potential of it resulting in another lower high but we're going to be watching for a break of this pattern probably sometime this coming week. Keep an eye on the 4-hour falling wedge in the VIX. The dollar may also be a falling wedge as well. The bulls still are not proving anything to us, but they're doing their darndest to try and prevent from rolling over under 91.74. And if I were watching, so we got these daily levels that are hitting those lines, and I'd be watching pretty much that. And we're going to be cutting off some candles on the smaller time frame. Let's get rid of that. Use the 4-hour here. So potential for the dollar to be in a 4-hour falling wedge as well. Very much so, the burden of proof is on the bulls, and they have not proven anything to us in quite some time. Worth paying attention to, though, if we do get a dollar bounce, we're going to be looking for some stock market consolidation. The metals will look for further pullback. The crypto space will look for further pullback. A lot of crypto profit taking going on over the holiday here. Big drop, big amount of profit taking. So is this the start of risk off in the markets after risk has been on for the last couple months? We'll have to see. I would need to see weakness in the broader market for that to be the case, and there's no sign of that at the moment. Gold still weak, daily inside bar, so we're trading sideways. This bounce is getting no follow through. 4-hour EMA 12 resistance, and we cooled off RSI enough that we can absolutely see another leg down. If we do get a bounce of these inside bars breaking bullish, tons of space for a daily lower high to form. And silver is still trying to hold the weekly higher low of support down at 22.59. Anything above that level is a higher low. And that's a big difference between where we stand with gold. The miners got a little bit more bounce than gold did. We broke the high of Wednesday, make that Tuesday on Wednesday. But we're just looking for a daily lower high to be the result of this bounce. And we know that the gold bulls are not proving anything to us on this bounce. So certainly remaining cautious until the gold bulls start to prove something to us in the short term. Oil daily inside bar. If we get further pullback on if we confirm a 4-hour downtrend with a lower high and lower low, daily consolidation will be underway. And again, there's tons of space for a daily higher low. Anything above 40.33, we have over 10% of space to work with to be watching for that higher low. Very similar correlations between the energy sector and the oil daily chart on this move up, and then the brief consolidation starting on Wednesday. Natural gas. So we got the bull follow through. It was a bear flag confirmed with 0 follow through. And then the bulls bounced significantly. So again, make note of it. We continue to watch that pattern. 14% bounce. Now, if we lose the 4-hour uptrend from here, which is still intact, but if we lose it, we look for the daily higher low compared to 246, knowing that we must change the daily trend if we are going to confidently be setting a weekly higher low off of this EMA 12 support. This would be healthy if that is the case, but we do need proof on the daily trend change at this point. So on Wednesday, there was more opportunity in the very volatile names that are coming off of all-time highs. Mostly it's the electric vehicle space, but we'll look at PLTR in just a moment, which is a great volatility as well. So NIO gapped down, open for buying, and it was unfortunate because a headline took us to the hourly oversold. We know we watched that back burner trade, first hourly oversold conditions, and it hit in pre-market. And I would have loved to be all over that bounce if it hit after the bell rang. I'm more picky in pre-market. A more aggressive trader entered on that weakness and saw a great bounce follow through of over 10%. So I left it alone to the upside in the morning, and I didn't trade it much on Wednesday. So we do need an hourly trend change. Actually, I take that back. We did get an hourly bull flag here into the close. So our new line in the sand level on the daily chart, 49.25, and looking at this 4-hour, I would be scouting a bearish entry compared to 58.81, the high from extended hours, either tomorrow morning, Friday on the half day, or Monday, depending on whether we get follow through. But I anticipate a 4-hour equilibrium is likely going to take place from here. So I am scouting that lower high. PLTR, all-time high bull run. This was a great IPO that gave us a daily equilibrium after it began trading, and that daily equilibrium bull break just absolutely exploded. This double bottom at 918 and 920, and then the bull break of 995 was the go signal. I traded it for the first time actively. I probably traded 30 different orders on Wednesday, both directions, back and forth. There was a 10% pullback from the high of the day. So I was playing that bearish, then I played the bounce bullish. But just a lot of scalp trading, because when you have those kind of ranges, as I've said many times, it's easy to get your day maker when the ranges are so large. I'm looking for a blow off top in the short term. I've done well with the NIO short-term blow off tops. So I'm watching for that Friday or Monday just to lead to daily consolidation. Watching for the potential of a volume climax. And if Friday morning, if we fail to break 29.75 first thing and drop down and break 27.20, we know our temporary top is in and daily consolidation will likely get going. That's where we stand. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Not expecting a whole lot Friday. And pretty much if I don't see any trade opportunities in the first hour of trading on Friday, close the computer and we'll be done. And look forward to next week. We have, how many weeks? 4 weeks left in the year. Let's make the most of it and let's do some good things. I guess we'll go chapter 4 of the road trip to Yellowstone.
Yes, his friendlies if we graze with him. Stay down, Casey. He's looking at you. He's checking out. Keep being. Almost Casey over. What if he comes over and just starts eating next to him, dude? I'm hoping that he's gonna come over and just put his head next to Casey and start eating next to him. This is Hell's Roaring Creek at its finest. Roaring through here. Dude, it looks like over this edge. We can ford it on that there. Log going across. Personal.
So much food.
Chilling right now around the campfire, day 4. Swilling on the Yellowstone, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Double cheese, double cheese.
The camera doesn't know how hungry we are. We haven't expressed to the camera.
No.
We are starving.
Yeah, we've only had nothing to eat. We've actually
two and a half. We get two every day. We get 2.5 Nutri-Grain. We get 1 ramen at night, and we get like 2 handfuls of trail mix. And there's a couple treats here
maybe
and
a
there.
beef jerky, maybe
a little
maybe a nibble of beef jerky.
A thing of popcorn, a thing of beans. We get a couple special treats, but we are
And that's with hiking up and down hill.
we're doing work.
About 6 miles a day.
Every day we do work up and down hills, carrying a 70-pound pack, and we don't eat shit.
We came a bit unprepared. We're unprepared. We were a bit unprepared.
We don't eat shit.
Safe to say we were a bit unprepared. Casey, what do you?
I'm hungry. Please help me. I'm so hungry.